Welcome back to another video by Mr. Project. I am stoked. I'm in the YouTube partner program. I've hit 1,000 subs. I've got the 4,000 watch hours. So now I'm going to bring you an update video on the purple VL. Let's kick it off with this mad little montage. So what has changed since last time? Well, now I've got the MX-7 gearbox in. We're now manual, no more auto. We've super tidied up the inside of the car. We've got our new VL turbo mats. The box, I'll tell you what, putting the box in, that was just a mission. And I had to do it twice, but I'm glad it's in there. We put the box in. Once the box went in, we went in with the standard VL turbo clutch, and that lasted all of about 2 laps and it was completely toast. So we had to pull it out. We got the extreme heavy duty clutch in there. It's a much better clutch. I've upgraded to this Auto Technica wheel. I actually like the look of it. It's so much better than that wood grain. It actually fits in with the car. It looks absolutely awesome. Feels great on the hands. I think it was a really good upgrade. If you do like it, go and get yourself one. I actually do rate it. They are awesome. You're all probably wondering, why is it night time? Why do you have lights on? I ran out of time. I filmed a bit of stuff today when I went out, and I thought, you know what, when I get home I'll figure it out and I'll finish it off. It's been a super long time since I've done a proper update on this car. So we're going to start off with the small things that I've done, like where we have now got these little billet clamps for our fuel lines. We used to run zip ties on there, but that just was not going to cut it. I ordered these and I got a set of 10 and they were fairly cheap. I got them imported from China, even though we don't like China, but China also does good stuff. So I ended up buying a set of 10, used a couple on this car, a couple on that car, and they're actually pretty good quality parts. Very happy with that. Makes this bay look super tidy. There is a gazillion billion different things that I've actually done to the car since updating and giving everybody the heads up on what I've actually done. Because I've been working so much on this car, I haven't really been filming too much on this car. So now I'm trying to rattle my brain to get everything out of my brain, put it into this video so everybody knows what's going on with this car. I have tidied up all of the wiring. I don't know if I put that in a video, I can't remember. But there used to be a whole heap of wiring here and I tidied it all up. Cut wires, stripped them back. I've done a whole heap of just boring stuff that I didn't want to film and put in a video. And I ended up tucking the whole loom up underneath this plenum, so you can't see no wiring. It actually made the bay look super tidy and I'm absolutely stoked about it. Moving on from the wiring side of things, look, we'll go back to this car. I did this nice cam cover on the front of this car. We cut it out and we painted the cam gear, and I thought, you know what, that looks super awesome. So we ended up doing the same on this car, just for the look factor really. It doesn't really do anything, but I just thought it looked pretty good. Makes the bay look a little bit unique, so I thought I'd add that in there. And then I was doing some online shopping and I thought, you know what, for $75, that cap was pretty cool. So I ended up paying $75 for that, some billet oil cap. Don't ask me why I did it, I just did it. It looked cool, so I just ended up buying it. If you're wondering about power figures, yes, this car is now running high and low boost. Low boost, we're still running about the 11, 12 PSI, making 300 horsepower. And then when we wind it up to about 20 pounds, I can go to 22, but it starts to lean out a bit. So about 20 pound, we're making about the 450 mark. And when we're up on high boost, we're having problems with the clutch once again. The clutch just can't handle the power. Eventually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go the twin plate clutch. I'm just gonna eliminate all problems. I don't care if it's $1,500, I'll just buy that, deal with it later, just to eliminate the problems, because I'm having to drive around on low boost at the moment. I'm still bedding this clutch in, but when I do start winding it up, it does not like too much boost because it starts to slip. And that is something that we're gonna do in the future. We're definitely gonna get a twin plate clutch for this car. We do have plans to upgrade the rear end. We're getting a full spooled diff with the disc brake rear end, billet axles. That is in the making. When I get the diff, we will be filming a video on us installing the diff and going for a test drive. Moving on from that, we did a little sort of modification to the turbo. What we did is we ended up taking the turbo housing off. I didn't film any of it. Took it over to my mate's house. We welded up all the surge holes, and now it makes these sounds. How much better does that sound? It actually sounds so good. Like before, it used to just like not even make much those sounds, but now it's just fully sick. I'm also thinking about relocating that fuse box out of the engine bay. Probably going to make a video on that, and we're also in the works with cut and shutting this and turning that into a forward-facing plenum, which is something that I really want to do because I've never done it before. And I think it would actually look pretty cool. We could go aftermarket, but if you go aftermarket and you delete this and you delete that, you'll end up going back to the dyno. And look, in all honesty, I don't want to go and spend another $1,000 at a dyno, getting it tuned just for the look factor of a forward-facing plenum. If we can cut and shut that and keep all the idle control and all the crap behind there, we don't have to get it tuned again. So, and also, we get to make it in a garage at home. That is why most of you guys watch these videos. Now that I'm a YouTube partner, I am going to try my very best to start uploading more videos. But at the same time, I don't want my content to be crap or boring. I want it to be good. There is another video coming out very soon of this car. As you can see from the last time, we haven't done too much. That is because I am waiting on a proper sanding block so I can block the car properly, because the block that I had is just not going to cut it. But there will be another episode on this car, and we are going to block the whole thing. We're going to get it super straight and we're going to prime it. But that is going to be in another episode. That is pretty much going to wrap this car up. That is where I'm at. There will be plenty more episodes coming. We are also going to be repainting this car after we do that one, because I'm not happy with this car. And I want to replace some bumpers and a few trims and just fix up little scratches and stuff like that here and there. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, rate, subscribe, tell your mates, because guess what? there'll be another video coming to you very shortly. Thanks for watching.